It was something completely different. I don't want to go on holiday and go to an all-inclusive and just sit around and do nothing and find out nothing about the country. I want to do something a little bit unusual, go to places that are a bit off the tourist trail, and find out what the country's really all about. I was nervous, didn't know how to ride a bike. That was pretty crazy. So I didn't know how I'd do with that, but it was absolutely fine. I've totally loved it, buzzing, riding the bike around the places all week. It's been superb. Apprehensive, never met anyone that's been on the trip that I was going to go on this trip with for a week, and living very closely with them. I thought, wow, I don't know how this is going to go, but that's been superb as well. Everyone's sort of on the same wavelength, perfect, and looking forward to it. You come somewhere like this, and you obviously usually live in the UK, usually, so the climate is a big factor. It's very warm, it's very humid, so getting used to that is definitely pretty difficult. Getting used to the people as well. People are different, very, very friendly. It's been absolutely lovely. Physically demanding, definitely, yeah. On top of the temperature, you've got climbing a volcano. I mean, that's nearly 8,000 feet. That's a fair old hike for anyone. You know, I've done a bit of walking before, but I still felt pushed. But it's very doable, and it's just such an amazing view at the top. Totally worth it. At first, a little bit tricky. I did find it a little bit tricky. I like to know what's going on, and in the kind of the UK style, you always like to have control and know what you're doing and what's going to be happening. So I found it a little bit strange at first and a little bit unnerving. That's probably a good word for it. It was a bit unnerving, but then when I just went with the flow and just relaxed with it, it was really exciting and quite refreshing actually, to not have to have strings on everything and just go with it and see what happens. So I've been offline now for like 6 days, and again at the beginning I thought, oh my god, this is going to be so hard. I haven't been offline for that long in years and years and years, but you know what, it was brilliant. Best thing I've done in a long time. Just forget about everything at home and just really immerse yourself in the culture, in the expedition, in the people around you, and it was absolutely brilliant, so no problem at all. Just going to places that normal tourist wouldn't go to. It's really inaccessible, difficult to get to places, A, done by riding the bike, and B, by Matt's knowledge of this country, and he knows his stuff about this country. It's superb. And apparently some of the places we went to, tourists have never even been to before, including him. He's never taken people to these places before, but every time he's just willing to push the boundaries a little bit further and discover these incredible places that people really don't get the chance to go and visit. So that's probably the highlight. And climbing the volcano. Seeing sunrise from the volcano was superb, stunning. Everything is kind of a challenge at first, like the heat and humidity, the lack of internet, the not knowing what's going on, the not knowing these people, and everything seems a bit of a challenge at first, but and the exertion as well, that's another challenge, but everything just comes together in such a way that nothing is worse than anything else, and everything comes together to make it such an amazing experience that it's just utterly worth doing. I think I'm banging on about this quite a lot, but seeing places that my friends are guaranteed not to have ever been to, that they're unlikely to ever be able to get to do unless they come on this trip. Just really being able to tell people about my experiences, and just realising what lovely people the Indonesian people are. You do a lot of travel these days where you've really got to be on your guard, and you've really got to worry about your safety, and is this person trying to fleece me? Are they trying to pull a fast one on me? But here, my experiences here in Indonesia is that they're just so friendly and really genuinely want to help you. It's been fantastic. Like I said, holiday had to be something different for me. I wanted to push myself, learn how to ride a motorbike. I'm 38 years old, never done that before. I thought it was about time I did that. And meeting the people, and the people on this trip, the people of the country, climbing up that stunning volcano, it's just absolutely been more than worth it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. It is fantastic. You won't regret it. You'll push yourself. You didn't realise you could push yourself that far, and at the end of it, you'll just be so glad that you've done it. I can highly recommend it.